Well, you woke up on the good side of the bed, except for the people. Okay, never mind. Hello, everybody. I need to take a headphone off. Hello, everybody.
Yo.
Welcome back to Katawa Shojo with me and Zero. We're back. Ugly curtains. What a great intro this is. Let's get started. You know the drill. We're in a school full of different abled people, and now we're gonna see if we can improve our behavior or not. Let's go! Oh wait, let me pull up the walkthrough. Fun.
Also,
Okay.
it's not your behavior, it's managing your condition properly.
Oh, and also not being a dick.
Well, that'll come with time.
True. Okay, I got it. Alright. Okay, so beige walls, linen, white linen, and a desk made of some type of light wood. Ugly curtains. It's no one's room. Impersonal, like my hospital room was. Gee, thanks. Isn't that the point, though? Does it make it personal? Make it personal? Okay. My bags were sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. Also, it seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. A note is pinned on the sleeve of one of my shirts. We've abandoned you. Signed, all of us. Wait, you still do some voices, right? You just said in this you do some voices. That's not any particular. You're the teacher. You're the nurse. And I think that's
I
all.
think, well, other than the parents.
Other than
I
the
did
parents. Yeah, true. Hi, He-chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if they don't fit, then you should go to the office tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I got home that I would have. There would be something to do. It's still too early. Put down the my desk and lie down in bed, feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me to want to read whenever I have nothing to do. Which is better than wanting to play video games or smoke or murdering people. Or murdering people if you have nothing better to do. It's a better condition than those options, to be honest. The restless urge keeps growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before coming and for the entire day school. I was pretty nervous about it before coming and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. Damn, I did have tracked myself somehow, so I won't be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, pills. Now, bottles of medications neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick up one and shake it just to hear the contents rattle inside. And then the glued on pharmacy label. You suck. I'm just gonna replace it with you suck. It doesn't really say that, but it could have just as well. That sentence makes it fit now. God damn it. It's kind of twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? You don't. You whiny baby. With a sigh, I begin my new daily routine of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosage. I lie down, feeling hollow and uncertain, and after that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. As God slowly turns out the lights. It doesn't start looking any more familiar, not even after darkness falls and a long shadow draws across my room like fingers. The sheets feel slightly more comfortable, warm and nest-like against the chill that passes for room temperature here. Soon, the light shade of darkness that the ceiling looks like every ceiling... Wait, what? Soon, the lighter shade of darkness that is the ceiling looks like every ceiling at night and becomes the only thing I recognize anymore. The night beckons me to sleep. Like, I feel the cold of unfamiliarity and feel creeping up on my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Okay.
If this is actually his thought process, he should become a goddamn novelist.
That was not the same music that I usually get. What the hell was that? I wake up in a strange room. Does this game know it's being recorded? What the I wake up in a strange room. A solid morning, or maybe it's because I only have one headphone on. What the Alright, cool. Whatever. Solid morning shimmers through the light against the light gray ceiling. I had forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around me remind me that it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My bags on the floor, my new school books on the desk, my numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating until I open a bottle, shake out a pill, and pop out a tablet from the foil sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. Water. My uniforms are in the closet. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back for getting up. Put on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. Alrighty then. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose, but the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one, a natural one. It feels like a school uniform, as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too. So far, this place seems more or less like a normal school. Well, you woke up on the good side of the bed, except for the people. Okay, never mind. Okay.
I wonder if his style would fit why they didn't Persona 3.
I don't know. I didn't play the Persona games. I think back to my talk with Kenji yesterday. Misha's constant laughter and Shisune's sweeping sign language gestures. What the hell? What's wrong with Misha? You're so mean. Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they aren't that normal, but I'm sure the others are. Yes! What's in a name? What's in a normal? Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here? What?
I mean, yes, but that's also how they know how to be normal.
Normal is a fucking absent concept. Normal doesn't exist. Not properly, anyway. Yeah. What does pass for normal around here? What do people do? It sounds like a robot waking up for the first time and trying to blend in with humans. What?
I mean, as far as I know, this is the 2nd day, so he's been in the hospital for like 6 months, so he has no routine, you know.
What do humans do? I am not programmed for small talk.
Anyway, I didn't see a lot of kids. True. I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. So I wonder if I should join one. You only join one in this game, right? All the other ones you don't. Like, any other... There's only one, and it's the art club. Everyone else you do not.
Well, there's the art club. I don't think you actually join the track. You just sort of
you just sort of do track. Yeah, you just sort of do. You don't ever join it. I don't...
Yeah.
Maybe the chess... I think there's is there a chess club?
Is that a club, or do they just meet?
I feel like they just met. I don't know if it was a club. I think it was just a spare room they used to play chess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I wonder if I should join one. The answer is no, because you're a stick in the mud. Anyway, all through classes.
And Shizune's on the committee, right? I think
they're a committee. It's not a club. It's literally a school community. Fuck! Committed. God damn it. I give up!
So yeah, the only one is the art club that you join.
Yeah, pretty much. All through class, a question remains on the mind, so I asked Shisune about it when we split into groups. I told Ichi if I had anything to know, I should ask her. I don't. So I want to make hand gestures to like mimic the fact that she's using sign language, but I also don't want to like, because I feel like that would be like the equivalent of being like going up like someone else going up to an American and be like, "Hey y'all, how you doing? Are you having a good time?" Like, it feels wrong.
It is slightly, but I feel as though like what would be worse is if you make them like randomly and you actually do make like bad ones.
Yeah, I'm just gonna not. I'm gonna safely not and move along. The only one I know is drink, and that's it. That's the only one I know is drink. So I'm not just gonna spam drink for this drink one for like the entire game. That would be ridiculous. She crosses her arms and lifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfectly and evenly flat. Oh, I do that sometimes. It drives me nuts when it's not. Same with like a pencil as well. I don't like, even though there's still enough lead to draw on, I don't like when it's not sharp. When it's not pointy and sharp like it's supposed to be. It annoys me. It annoys me deeply. I have to get back in this voice, Jesus. Sorry, Shijan. There's something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That is a good question, Hichan. The first thought is that means she doesn't know, which was worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Which button is the continue? Okay. Okay, I'm just like, I want to get the mouse off the screen, but I don't remember which button it is to fast forward, to go through text without fast forwarding.
In most visual novels, it's either spacebar or enter.
It was spacebar. I tried enter first, it didn't work. Oh, that's right. Everyone is currently joining a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't anything else to do. There's also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out without... Wow, that up. So, you're actually transferred in a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I love this. Wahaha! I don't know you, John. It's true that it's a local event, but I'm not from this area, so... My urge is to, like, make hand gestures, but again, I don't want to do it because it probably would be rude. She signed... Wow. She starts signing desperately to Shishune, asking her to bail her out. Shishune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Huh? Oh. Who cares? I love this game. She's so proud of herself. Who cares? Misha puffs out his chest. Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shishune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. I love this game. Too loud. I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. It really hurts me to say that because all I can hear in my head is you're one to talk. Because I'm very loud. Human beings evolve from each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind the festival inevitably change with time. Now it's delicious fried food and amusing little games where you can win to play prizes. Ha ha ha! The teacher clears his throat very loudly. Batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton, like Baldy. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we were, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly quiets down. Shishune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though, brushing off without a care. We're in the middle of class. We should start work. We're in the middle of class. We should start working. Wrong. That's right, Shi-chan. What's that? Right, He-chan. Are you because you're interested in joining the club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Misha's tone also changed. Also does, although it does every word anyway. True. Yeah, I was thinking about that. it. Nisha and Shunai look at each other again. Oh no, not this chick again. Please, just leave me alone. I'm about to oh, yay. Yay, something else. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. At the corner of my eye, what the hell was that? God damn it. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. Water. It doesn't seem like she's working in any group, and no one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher, who's also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Why is it your goddamn business? How about that? Why is it any of your business? He-chan, is something wrong? Did I look uneasy as I felt? Probably. Or was Misha just looking at me after the girl went? Or was Misha just looking at me, looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Uh-oh. Okay, well, like we were asking, if you don't have plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Yep, sounds about right. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. No. No, I don't. I mean, yes. No. Just no. No. Yay! Wah! Okay, He-chan. Perfect! My hands are stuck. Ah! There we go. The rest of my class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I had time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us it's time to stop working. She looks a little more than annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all the work on time. And the guy who finished it all. It's not a contest or anything. So you can tell that you're not going down the other path. Because it is because normally if you're going down the road of Shisune's path or anywhere near close to it, this just goes on forever. And it sucks. Look, if anyone ever watched my videos, I'd probably get hate on my Shizune hating, but my god, it hurts me. It hurts me deeply. Yes, it is. Oh, Jesus. Music's scared. Yes, it is, He-chan. Impossible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before. But it's kind of funny how Misha is always moving her hands and signing not only everything she says, but what anyone else is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who's supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm used to looking in the direction of the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can't hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her, not only through Misha. Then again, isn't it what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing, and will take some time to get used to. Probably. To be perfectly honest, I'm already over it. I honestly have been looking at Shizune the entire time. And the text bar. Also the text bar. But mostly it's Shizune. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Okay. Shizune, oh god. Oh god, no, no, just stop. Shune's eyes flash dangerously through the competitive glare. She stares at me, as if surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this gives the contest to her. It is. I never noticed before how... I never noticed how dark and blue her eyes are. It is truly an alluring gaze. Not to me. I find it annoying. Shut up, Logan. You sure you can? Very sure. Haha, you're wrong, Ichan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities, and the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. You can do that without being first. You can, as long as you're not last, who cares? See, you don't have to be the fastest one in the group. You just have to be faster than the slowest person in the group. That's it. That's all you need. Wah! Shunei pushes her glasses at the bridge from her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. The bell rings, and I realize that I'm actually I'm having an existential crisis when I realize that that bell rings the exact same way every time, and never rings in a different way or off key. It's very annoying. It's very scary. I argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picked up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Ah, Jesus! God damn it! God, that scared me. Where do you want to eat? Hell? Cafeteria. Haha, that's a plane! Okay, let's go. Plane? Well, I guess, at my old school, I like to eat outside, near the back of the building, where people smoked. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Al, I know exactly where it is, and I will constantly remember it till the end of my days, because it is. Shunei and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finished eating, Misha picked up from where we left off earlier. Sorry, Chen, you want to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Chi-chan, of course. I guess that makes sense to ask first. She needed a little nod to confirmation. They turned to face me, and Misha straightened her pose and about to deliver a speech. Chi-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in? Not being in the student council. Please, no. Excuse me. I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow team players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There is a book club, right? Oh, there is? I don't remember that. Shit. Okay, let me try this again.
I think it's just background fluff.
Okay, let me try this again. There's a book club, right, Chi-san? Right? But it seems that they have all the members they could possibly have right now, Hichan, so it's probably a really popular club. Okay, but more to the point, Hichan, does that mean you don't have anything already in mind? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not really. Good, great! That's great, Hichan! Really great! Ha ha ha! Wah! Oh god. No. Nope. Nope, I'm falling into your trap later. I don't want. I'm later down the line. I am not doing this now. Forget it. Why is it so great? No reason. Okay. Wally-chan, Wally-chan, other than the clubs coming up in the festival, there's one other thing. Student council! I see. I didn't know the school had a student council. That was a very melodramatic setup. Just thought they'd... So, just to tell me that. I'm pretty sure the two of them know. Why are you blushing? Oh, okay. See? That proves that I'm looking at her and not Misha when they're talking. Because I noticed the facial expression. I'm good. I am a good person. Don't shoot me. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this. Because just Junai looks a little embarrassed about it and Misha is laughing. Junai quickly retake control of the discussion. In a matter of speaking. After all, it's still Misha who has to voice whatever she says. Haha! Right. Hichan, definitely you should join a student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join. Yeah, because there's only the two of you. And stop it. Why? Well, for one, we can hang out every day. He-chan, Chi-chan, and I are both in the student council. Actually, Chi-chan is the president. Not surprised. Still no. I'm starting to get the suspicion that Shune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about with this. What was your first clue? As I freed in my mind, Tashune quickly adjusted her glasses and signed something to Misha. Of course we're not trying to get you to join just because it would obviously benefit... okay. Of course we're not trying to get you to join because we would obviously benefit from you joining the student council, and therefore I would instead of trying to get you to... So you're admitting that... no! We admit nothing! I mean, He-chan, of course it would be nice if you joined, and we would appreciate it! We admit nothing! I admit nothing!
Actually, other than having another, like, helper, like, they don't really get anything out of you joining.
Well, sort of. Not sort of, kind of, sort of. It depends. From right now, from the perspective just by itself, yes. But when you go down the path, you realize something else. But I won't spoil it! Yet, probably spoil it later. But even without all the joining, well, it's kind of obvious. But whatever. But even without all that, joining student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one school. I don't... Oh, good. Thank God, because I didn't join any student council. Shows how much I cared about school. Yep, it's true, Ichan. Because... besides, you don't want to spend time... Don't you want to spend time school with us after school, Ichan? Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. As a matter of fact, I don't. I can tell if she's being genuine or if it's just really good acting. Both of them are seeming to trying to be... Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they already are pretty cute to begin with. Still no. Well, no. Oh, what key did I hit? Oh, no. So it's settled then. Welcome to the student council. I said no! No means no, and yes means no. What? No! No! Aw, see, Jen? Of course he wouldn't go so easily. Yes? You're gonna have to try harder than that, god damn it. Yep, that's right. Yep, that's right. I thought it would be boring if he went that smoothly. Oh well, she said it wants to be candy now. You were betting on it? Hey, my life's not a game here. Ha ha ha. Funny. Hilarious. Depending on who you ask, that's technically still correct. Jisude seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs it to her. The aggressive glint and returns in her eyes. Stop. Stop. I don't want to talk to you. Wah! That's interesting, He-chan. Let's play a game. No! No, Miss Saw wannabe. Leave me alone. God. That's not what I said. How about rich man, poor man, He-chan? If you lose, you have to join the student council. How about no man, no man? How about no man, no man? How about no? How about no? No, absolutely not. Why not? I don't know what the hell that is. Well, because the two of you have the same incentive, and therefore the same goal, which is to get me to join the student council, right? Yeah? Yeah, that isn't my goal, but what that means is that both of you can team up and I'll be a clear disadvantage, so I will have to decline. He-chan, I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us? Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. And that we would pull something so... disingenuous? That makes me sad! I just made that worse. She's not even... Sorry. It's hard to tell when Shishida's influence end and Risha's thoughts begin. True! But I don't care that much, to be honest. In order to atone for... Piss off! In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. How about no? Well, I guess I'll just have to sin forever then. Bye! No! How about a game of paper football instead of Rich Man, Poor Man? I don't even know what the fuck Rich Man, Poor Man is. What the hell is that? God damn it. Paper football? Paper football? Yeah, it's a game that they play in America. You may... Oh, I forgot this was supposed to be Japanese. You make a paper triangle, and then you try and shoot it past the goalpost, the other player make it with their fingers. No! Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hichan. Hichan? And it's played by elementary and middle school children, Hichan. Wah! I mean, it's a game that isn't really separate the boys from the men. Okay, still no. More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm not gonna play that either. Just the fact that you know about it means you're probably surprisingly good at it. Or just the fact that you know what the hell to do. At all. Which is already a disadvantage to start with. Did you say something?
Apparently it's some type of card game.
Oh! Okay, I might have heard of it then. Ha! Yeah, that's true. How'd you know, Ichan? Oh my... Well, that was definitely Misha's thought, not Chisune's, that's for sure. Oh, give me a break. This sure is great and delightful. Can I leave now? Julie frowns at Misha, telling me that she probably wasn't supposed to admit to that so readily. I wouldn't say that I'm happy with their attempts to get me to join the student council. I'm only curious about what the student council does here. I would say that I'm very fucking annoyed at this shit. I've never been on one before, or even know anybody who was a member. So it interests me. I also kind of like Shishune Misha, so maybe it won't be so bad. No game. I am not doing this again. Forget it. Here's what I'm going to do instead. No, I don't want to go meet Mr. Gigolo again. Forget it. I don't want that right now. Please. I still remember it, and I still don't want to talk to him anymore. I've never been to one before, or even... Okay, I already read that. Okay, Ichan, how about Risk? A game of world domination. We have to do this, by the way. We get forced into it. We can't just say no. We have to go through it. I have no idea what that is. It's really funny, Jen. You have control of the world with armies and everything. Yeah, I also hated that game. It sucks. Well, for me, I sucked when I played it and I didn't like it. It's not that it sucks. It's just I didn't like it. It's not my thing. Which is odd because I like Settlers of Catan. It's really weird that it's very odd. Sounds like Tsune would be good at it. If you want to play, we can't. If you want to play, we can after school. Really, Shi-chan? We can just play for fun, Yi-chan. Shi-chan hasn't really played in a long time, so if you want to, there's no strings attached. Automatically going into the going towards the battlefield. This is already strings attached. Just by default. Well, no. Okay. Okay. Perfect. We'll see you in the school. We'll see you after school in the student council room then, Hichan. Wait, why there? Because that's where you get the game. Wah! I grimace to tell how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end, I agree, but only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just by accepting and taking a look around and playing a game with her. God, we're not even gonna get to see Hanako once until like until 5 in. Except, okay, that's not true because we saw her in the last episode. But I mean, like actually talk to her in quote unquote, because you don't really see like maybe a couple sentences and that's about it. Maybe one sentence. Lunch ends and we go back to class. See Hanako. During afternoon class, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down on the seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice if they do, or if they do, they don't say, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. Wah! God damn it. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. Nonsense, there's several windows here. I can still get out. Feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. Yeah. Really a good sign to not do this. What's with the escort? That doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. You kind. Okay. Wow! What's wrong, Ichan? That's right. We're just gonna go play a game of Risk, remember? Oh yeah, I'm making a Risk, alright. Oh, I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking about when we sit down to play the game. They'll tie me down and torture me until they agree to go to student council. Okay, I don't think they're that bad, alright? I'm not... Okay, I don't like them, but I don't think they're that... They are not that bad. Well, it's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it seems like it just feels so plausible. Anyway, getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. That's it? You guys make me so big on top. Wow. This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly. That's not true, Ichan. Ichan says that when their life isn't threatened, people show the capability of pulling off superhuman bursts of speed. And other things as well. It's not just speed. Life is threatened. Her expression unchanged. Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Piss off! Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerily. Stop that! I know you heard me. You have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door. I want to die. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large, maybe a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table in the center that's surrounded by chairs and a small desk promptly placed in the back, where I assume it's Shizune's. There are a few regular desks, and the chairs are stackable on one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Aside from the table and chairs, the room does not have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old school records and documents. Nothing much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least put a potted plant in here or something, but most notable thing is the room doesn't have any other people. Are we early? No! What do you mean, no? Does that mean nobody else is coming today? Yeah, that's right. Oh, Jesus. Before I manage to ask why that's the case, Sushune claps her hands together very energetically. Ichan, that's my Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. I'm scared. Ha! Okay. One of the rules, we can explain everything while you set up. We'll get everything set up. God, no. I'd rather just take this L and move on, thank you. While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets, throws it on the table. Actually, looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long to her liking running through the basics of the somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, yeah, it sure is. Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Shizune's aggressiveness is rubbing off on me. I feel more competitive than I intended when I agreed to this. I don't. I feel nothing. Halfway through the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from 2 fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. Hee-chan, Shizen wants you to know that you're taking too long to make a move. Gee, thanks. Thanks. Thank you for that. He also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. Why'd you let Australia be taken? What's wrong with you? I thought this was a game with no strings attached. The fact that she would dangle that over my head, it means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. I don't. And anyway, no! She certainly admires your fighting spirit, and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council. Let me die. Oh god. I want to die. Ha ha! You're so competitive, Shizune. It seems to take that as a compliment. I would I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous. Okay. Magnanimous. He doesn't seem to know the word or how it's signed, so he pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who returns signed it back to Misha. Misha presses her index finger against her temples and trying to physically imprint the words into her memory. Alrighty then. Cool. She suddenly bursts into a flurry of gestures. Aha. Misha looks daunted at the pace of her heated signing. Well, please slow down, Hichan. Hichan, she says you're gonna lose. Darling, I will crush your world empire with my rebellion. Okay. Oh, you fucking hell. God, that's scary. She says you have no chance if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. Alright. That's the end of this episode.
It feels like a tutorial that just drags on until you finally get to the route that you're on.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what this is. But this is the first one we're doing, so we have to sit through it. After that, we don't have to anymore. So, thank you so much for watching this episode. Thank you, Zero, for joining me, and I will let you go make a sandwich once I've finished this outro. Thank you. Yeah. And thank you for watching and sticking to the end. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And we have been happy to have served you for this episode, and we will of course serve you in the next one. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.